What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This is Eric, and today is the day Jurassic World Dominion releases in theaters tonight and officially tomorrow in theaters everywhere, Friday, June 10th. I have extremely low expectations, but at the same time, I'm looking forward to it. I'm just hoping that it's better than the last one, which was Fallen Kingdom. But today we're actually going to talk about Jurassic World, the 2015 kind of reboot slash sequel, requel, if you will, and give you my thoughts on this movie. This movie came out after many years of no Jurassic Park movies at all. Obviously, Jurassic Park 3 was a disappointment. I thought it was good, barely. That's what I said in my review. Feel free to check it out. But definitely, it lost something here in that movie, and the movie was short. I thought they just made a lot of missteps in that film, and I was hoping for a just complete revitalization of the franchise with Jurassic World. It hits theaters. I'm there opening night, as I've been for almost every Jurassic Park movie. I've seen every Jurassic Park movie in theaters. I think every except the first one I think I've seen on opening night. And it seemed like everyone loved this movie. It was getting great reviews. Everyone was hyped up. They were like, hell yes. Jurassic World, baby! This was awesome. I didn't care for it. We'll get into my problems with it now. I'm not saying it's trash. I'm not saying this is just complete garbage and I hated every second of it. There are a lot of positives for Jurassic World. And you can see I own the Blu-ray. Can't say the same for Fallen Kingdom, which, by the way, if I don't have time to review, I'll have to just throw my old review on the playlist because I reviewed it when it came out. But I would like to give a new review and a new rant. May have to be after the next movie. We'll have to wait and see. But as for Jurassic World, the biggest thing this thing had going is the idea that, okay, look, they tried to open the park one time in the original movie. It didn't happen. Parts 2 and 3, there was some craziness, of course, mainly on the island, other than when that dinosaur got to San Diego. Is it realistic that they would actually be able to get a park open? Maybe not, but I can understand it, because when money talks, and there's an opportunity to make millions of dollars. You have new investors. A lot of time has passed. They say, let's try again. Let's learn from the previous mistakes and let's actually open this park. And this time it actually happens and the park is open for business. That's the coolest thing about this movie. You actually get to see people in the park petting the dinosaurs, riding the dinosaurs. And I almost think at times they're a little bit too open and free with these plant eaters. It's not like they can't just take their tail and bomb someone in the face and really, hurt someone. But you know what? Let's just accept that. Okay, the plant eaters seem to be like dogs. They love people. They're really friendly. I mean, they don't love people and lick their face, but obviously they are absolutely no threat and they will not hurt anyone. So that's the case, and I can accept that. So it was just really cool to see the park open. People walking around, and it's just, that's the coolest thing about this movie, that the park is open. It's called Jurassic World now, and the main characters that we're going to follow are Claire. This is the woman who works at the park. She's really into the financial numbers and making sure the park is being profitable and running smoothly, and she's just works all day, just a workaholic. Her two nephews who are there to visit, she's obviously not good with kids. She just throws them to this other woman who is going to watch over them. And then of course Chris Pratt's character Owen, and he's the trainer of the Raptors, and he plays an important part in this film as well. Owen is pretty cool. Chris Pratt's character, I enjoyed him, enjoyed watching him train the Raptors, and he's usually has a pretty level head. He's pretty brave. He's a pretty cool kind of lead character that you follow. The two nephews, I didn't think they were great. And a little boy crying a lot, talking about the parents getting a divorce. Not sure what that was supposed to add to the movie, but it's fine. The other guy staring at girls all the time, like constantly. He'll just see some pretty girls and just be like, finally, I'm thinking it, and the little kid finally says it too. What are you going to accomplish just staring at them all the time? I'm like, thank you. But, I mean, the fact that it was acknowledged in the film means it was obviously very intentional that he just likes to stare at them, and they don't really go talk to him, and nothing ever comes of it. Not really sure why we have the creep stare going on all the time, but that's fine. But my favorite character in this movie, and my favorite character in the entire franchise, was in this movie. And here he is.
Enjoy the ride. Hello? Seriously? Sorry folks, ride's closed. Everyone needs to proceed to the monorail and exit to the Come on guys, I just work here.
I love that guy. He reminds me of myself, you know. If I worked at Jurassic Park, that's me. Enjoy the ride. Enjoy the ride. Phone rings. Hello? What? Okay, everyone, we gotta close the park. Guys, come. Y'all, I just work here, man. Love that character. That's me. I know he's a younger kid, but that's me when I'm, 17, 18. So I like that kid. Vincent D'Onofrio is in this movie as well. He plays the villain, and he is just disgusting as the villain. Not a very likable at all, which makes for a very good villain. I think he does a pretty good job in that role. And, from the first time you see him, like, I don't like this mother effer. I don't like this mother effer. And he has the stupidest ideas, and it's all about making as much money as possible. So you have a pretty good stage set. You got the park that's open. You have decent characters, some good characters. And all you need now is a reason for dinosaurs to get loose and start eating people. And that's pretty much what happens. But first of all, the CGI is still not better than the original. 2015. That's my opinion. Close-up shots, all computer generated. They probably barely, if any, did any animatronics in this movie. They may have done some, but it just looked like CGI and not great CGI. I mean, I think they get a little over-ambitious and think they can do more than they really can, and they're not careful. The first movie, you could tell the filmmakers are like, Dad, it's not going to look good. Let's not do it. Let's put this one out in the distance right here. Okay, this close-up, we're going to use an animatronic. We're going to go crazy with this. And they just did whatever they could to make it look right. I mean, obviously, the CGI intelligence, the CGI technology, has improved over the years, but it still, to me, does not look as good as the original. The humor pissed me off in this movie. The little bit of humor there was, and most of it did not land. Most of it was not funny. Most of it was not realistic, making jokes, running away from dinosaurs, okay? And just some lame humor throughout that I didn't think was funny at all. And this one, again, I've talked about it in previous installments, but it gets even worse here where, dinosaurs are just attacking you. They almost had you in their mouth, trying to clamp down on you. You're bleeding, you're getting cut. You get rid of the dinosaur from it. These are two small children. Okay, one of them's a little bit older, a little teenager, but okay, two kids, okay. One very small kid, their Aunt Claire driving the vehicle. They're in the back getting jacked up by these dinosaurs. They're able to somehow get the dinosaur out of the vehicle for a moment. Obviously, the dinosaurs are still chasing them. And that's a good time to make a joke. Can't wait to tell Mom about this. You will not tell your mother. No one with the charisma of Dr. Ian Malcolm and his humor, no one like that is in this movie. I'm not saying that we had to just replace all the original characters with carbon copies. I mean, that would not be great either. I'm just saying some of the heart and soul in the characters and the charisma, it's just vacant, kind of. I do think Chris Pratt is a decent character, his character of Owen, but still, something's just not there. Something's just not there. Even when the music hits and it's supposed to be a dramatic scene, when it opens up the window of the hotel room and it goes out onto Jurassic World and hits the music, something's just not quite hitting. Like, they didn't even show any dinosaurs. They just showed a kind of a lake, and they just showed some sceneries, and they had that music. It's supposed to, like, where's the dinosaurs, for that moment. So there was just some moments where the music was not, the music is great, like I said, but the utilization of it didn't seem as great. But also logic issues throughout. Character decisions made not a lick of sense. And I think as movies, more and more modern, they think the audience is stupider and stupider and stupider. And these filmmakers think they can literally do whatever they want, and we're just gonna, eat it up. And we're gonna love it. We're not gonna question anything. So you got this Indominus Rex that was created in a lab. This is a beast. It kind of made a little bit of sense that they need to do something new to reinvigorate the interest of the people out there, I guess. Usually you have a park like that. I don't see that you need to do that every 4 or 5 years. People from all over the world are gonna be visiting all the time. But let's just say that's the case. People are not visiting as much. You need to reinvigorate the interest, so they go ahead and create a new dinosaur. So the Indominus Rex has this ability to mask its heat signature, hide its thermal, detection, so that then nobody can tell that it's in the cage, and that's exactly what it does. Not in the cage anymore. Makes these scratches on the side to make it look like he got out. So everyone thinks the dinosaur escaped. So, instead of figuring out where it is, you should be able to track it, right? It's got a tracking device, and I don't know, but for whatever reason, they go, let's go in the cage and investigate. So they're in the cage investigating, looking at the wall and everything, but actually the dinosaur is still in there. And when they're trying to get the hell out of the cage, that's how the dinosaur escapes. And the Indominus Rex is loose. Okay, so the Indominus Rex is loose in the park. They're going to try to catch him, right? They're going to try to contain him. But they don't do that with any lethal weapons, and they don't even want to evacuate the park. No, they're trying to. This dinosaur is loose. This beast who has no social skills and will kill anything for fun. It's already doing it. It's killing all the dinosaurs. We got so much money invested in this one. Okay, what about all these other dinosaurs it's killing and it's about to kill people? You think you're worried about the money you're going to lose when these people start getting destroyed and eaten? 2 have already died. You know how much you're going to get sued for? $26 million? That is nothing. That is literally nothing. They needed to take that dinosaur out immediately, and they finally tried, and for some reason couldn't hit the dinosaur. So, of course, Vincent D'Onofrio's brilliant idea is to release the raptors out into, to somehow train, because the raptors have been somewhat trained and taking orders, thinking that maybe they're, and first of all, what's to think that they're going to be able to successfully attack this gigantic beast of a dinosaur. I guess the plan was to them to kind of help corner the dinosaur and then take the dinosaur out, but then you still got the loose raptors, by the way. Just chaos could be ridiculous, but eventually the new owner, who's completely against this idea, is killed in a helicopter crash trying to help, and that's a character I did like, by the way. I'll throw that out there. Did enjoy that character. But anyway, after he's killed, Vincent D'Onofrio's character is going to take over, and he's going to, whether Chris Pratt is on board or not, going to release the Raptors. So Chris Pratt, kind of without choice, has to help out. But when it really gets stupid is this Indominus Rex continues to push forward. The Raptors can only do so much. They're trying. And then the little kid's in the corner, the little smart kid, and he's supposed to be like dinosaur smart and stuff, and he's in there like, what? Counting numbers in his head, like, what's he counting? Not enough teeth. Not enough teeth. The fuck does that mean, not enough teeth? We need a dinosaur with more teeth. What are we going to do? But nothing we can do. What are we going to do? Release another dinosaur? Yep. Claire says, I'm going to help. Claire runs over to the Tyrannosaurus Rex cage, opens it up, lets the T-Rex out, runs so that the T-Rex can chase her, which, how the hell can you possibly know this T-Rex ain't just going to go, gulp? It's going to just kill you. This is a T-Rex. You can't outrun a T-Rex. He's going to stomp on you, eat you, probably go eat the other kids, and now you have another giant. And how do you just assume they're going to fight each other? You can throw your little, I knew she threw something at the other dinosaur, to try to create it was so bad, because that's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. You're going to have a bunch of helicopters and they're going to take those dinosaurs out. I get it. It's a movie and you have to suspend some disbelief, but could you have made it a little less stupid? More teeth, more teeth. Oh, more teeth. I'll do it. And open the Tyrannosaurus Rex cage. I mean, just stupid. The fight was okay, although it looked super CGI. And then when the creature from the water, the dinosaur water one, came out and ate, took care of Indominus Rex. And okay, it was a decent sequence, but just some of the character decisions so dumb in this movie. I mean, there were some decent moments. I definitely missed some of the original characters. Henry Wu is back, the scientist who works in the lab, from the original movie. He's back in this one, and he'll be in the sequels. I think he's in the new movie as well. Pretty good character, pretty good villain. But all in all, man, I mean, just a disappointing movie. I thought, it had its moments, but definitely a popcorn, high budget, just splash movie with a lot of big effects and big action pieces, but just stupid logic and just annoying characters and dumb jokes. Definitely that modern humor when the guy goes to kiss the girl at the end in this heroic moment. He's like, I gotta stay behind. These are two characters that are just kind of side characters. He goes up to kiss her and she's like, I have a boyfriend. Oh, then a little hug. Somewhat funny, but somewhat stupid too. A lot of moments are just, that's almost so stupid it's funny. Like, just it just dropped the ball in my opinion in this one. I'm not going to say it's complete trash. I'm not going to say don't watch it. You know, check it out, but only if you're bored. See it if you're bored, ladies and gentlemen. That's all I can say about Jurassic World. Just too many logic issues for me, too many stupid moments for me, too many dumb jokes for me. Other than that, okay, I like the plot. I like the idea to have the park open, and there were some cool scenes, like the pterodactyls coming down, or wherever they were, these freaking hybrid, weird-looking freaking dinosaur birds were coming down and picking up, guests, and that was a terrifying scene. That was a pretty cool shot right there. So it's got its moments, and that's why I say see it if you're bored. But to me, this is not a great film. This is just my opinion. Have a fantastic day, everyone. Let me know what you thought of Jurassic World. And look forward to my review of the new one out tonight, Jurassic World Dominion. I'll also drop a link in the description if you want to see my entire review series, including Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom whenever it came out a couple years ago. I reviewed that one as well. So have a fantastic day. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that subscribe. And we'll see you next time.